Sponsored by
Saptam Collection by PNG Jewelers.
The Supreme Court of Bharat on Monday upheld the central government's decision to abrogate the Article 370 of Constitution, which gave special status to Jammu and Kashmir. The five-judge bench, consisting of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices S.K. Kaul, Sanjeev Khanna, B.R. Gavai and Surya Kant, urged to restore the statehood in Jammu and Kashmir soon and instructed the Election Commission of Bharat to hold elections in J&K by September 2024. The five-judge bench stated that every decision taken by the centre on behalf of the state cannot be subject to legal challenge. Reading out the verdict, Chief Justice of India stated that Jammu and Kashmir held no internal sovereignty after its accession to Bharat. Neither were there any prima facie case that President's order were malified or an extraneous exercise of power, adding that the reorganization of the erstwhile state into union territories in 2019 was a temporary move. The apex court directed centre to restore complete statehood in Jammu and Kashmir. The Chief Justice of India also held that all provisions of the Constitution of Bharat can be applied and there will be no internal sovereignty for Jammu and Kashmir. Verdicts on Article 370. The justices also read out their separate verdicts. Let's have a look. Justice Sanjeev Khanna said that Article 370 is an example of asymmetric federalism and not indicative of sovereignty of Jammu and Kashmir, adding that the abrogation of Article 370 does not erode federalism. On the other hand, Justice S.K. Kaul in his verdict recommended setting up of a Truth and Reconciliation Commission which will help in looking into violations of human rights by both state and non-state actors in J&K. The purpose of J&K Constitution was to ensure everyday governance in the state, and the purpose of Article 370 was to integrate the state with India, he stated. What was Article 370 and its abrogation? The Article 370 of the Constitution granted special autonomy to Jammu and Kashmir, curtailing the central government's legislative authority over the state. The now revoked Article 370 allowed J&K to formulate its own law with exemptions in areas like finance, defense, foreign affairs and communications. In 1954, an Article 35A was introduced within Article 370 that empowered the J&K government to define permanent residence. The Article 35A also prohibited individuals outside the state from establishing permanent residence, buying land, or holding certain positions in government offices. Following the abrogation of Article 370 on August 5, 2019, J&K was split into two union territories, Jammu and Kashmir with a legislative body and Ladakh without a legislative body. Since the abrogation of Article 370, the socio-political landscape of the region has changed extensively over the past 4 years. While there are almost zero incidents of stone pelting, the construction of infrastructures has spaced up, and various governmental schemes also have been introduced. In fact, since the abrogation of Article 370, more than 2 crore tourists have visited Jammu and Kashmir during this year, and during the G20 presidency of Bharat, a large number of tourists arrived in J&K, which happened for the first time since Bharat gained independence.